EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Denver Broncos. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
Hiking 18. Rip left. Fires the mic. Set, go. Let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration.
On first down, Gibson. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
Let's go. Shut up. 60 Bison. Check. Nine the mic. Army. Wide. Panther 60. Mike 9. Hey.
They'll set up to throw. And bringing in the tight end Wilson.
Ricky.
That catch good for 5. It's third down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Too easy.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down.
19 Lion. Check 9.
They'll try and run for it. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go. 180. 21. Guys, double tight. 4 down. Check.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. This is caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Bryce Love, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers have taken a first quarter lead. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead. Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Now we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Cougar 19. Mike over there. Double dog, double dog. Cowboy 80. He's coming. Double up. Smash. He's coming. Double up.
They'll run on first down. It's Gibson. Past the 20. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Double up. Fire's the mic. Fire's the mic. 18.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
He can't hang. He's not going to get 60 by 6.
On 3rd down, Gibson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Antonio Gibson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was. And when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Let's go. Here we go.
The Charger drive about to get going. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Here we go.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Tight end left. 11.
Shotgun handoff now for Love. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here we go.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down.
Tight end right.
Whipping from the gun, Garoppolo. And Adams has it, complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
Here we go.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 41. On play action, it's Garoppolo. This one complete to Jordan Reed. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Check 50.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash,
here we go.
makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He has just been a load for opposing offenses to account for. Now 8 interceptions on the year.
I love that number because I always think of center field. You know, when I hear 8, because that's the position you write in the scorecard in baseball. And what do good center fielders do? Take away all the alleys, right? They range deep and make a whole lot of great catches.
On first down, it's Gibson, and he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
You got him.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Hey. 4 down. Out. Cougar 19. Ready.
After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, we got a seal. 19 Tiger. Rig alert. Dragon 60. Mike 9. Know your job.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Bang Hill. Get in the way. Check smash. Mike 9. Check Mike.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. 3 yards on the pickup there, but they've only got it back to 3rd and 10.
Ready? Hawk 70. Over there. He runs. Slam.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Returnable for Grant. And call that an even 50 yards on the punt with 7 on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, and it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Jordan Reed was the intended target, but it's going to be second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Here we go.
Here's second and 10 now from the 35.
11.
They run it for the first time in the back of Murray. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
Hey, alert!
Now a play fake here on first down. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Here we go.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
12, fellas. Here we go.
Murray. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Here we go.
A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Check.
Now movement up front. I think they're going to get one of the Charger linemen.
All day, baby.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Here we go. Black 80. Single. 21.
Following the penalty, it's Murray. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Sheldon Richardson there to make the play.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Here we go.
13 yards remaining on second down. Now a first carry here for Robinson. Now it looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves him with 7 yards to go on third down.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
Here we go.
Well, they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on third down.
Stay on the slot. Check three.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Looking alongside him, he's got a man. It's Love. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Here we go. 180. Watch tight. Tight end right. Hey, gun.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. This will be caught inside the 10. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Devontae Adams, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. And it's up and good. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Go! Mike 9! Mike 9! Bang Hill!
They'll drop the throw. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats, throwing the ball,
Get a completion.
you get a catch,
Yeah.
but still,
No
no
yards.
yardage. Okay.
60 Maverick!
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man Hilton. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Hilton's first catch, good for a 1st down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Tight end to the right, boys. Tight end to the right. Move.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Setting up the screen for Miller. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
All day. Mike 5. Mike 5.
They go play action here on 1st down. And that's caught by the tight end, Bryant. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 1:55 left to go in the 1st half of play. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
No street. Mike 5. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Mike 5. Mike 5.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play, stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
5's the mic. 5's the mic. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Converge. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Hey, check 24. What?
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
Ready, break. 5. Here it comes. Here it comes. Viking 18. Bang, 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 bang.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Antonio Gibson with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And now the Broncos are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game. And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Here we go, here we
go. The Charger drive about to get going. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's second and 3.
Double tight. 4 down. Alert.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. Throw left side complete. It's Fuller. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Here we go. 180!
Single, slot. Hey, you're on an island over there.
I got you.
Watch 89. Man left.
Now Garoppolo. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Here we go. 180!
Single. Watch 81, fellas. Watch 81.
Right here.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Grant. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Here we go.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3.
Single.
Now Garoppolo on the bootleg.
Watch tight ends right.
And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant, and it's 3rd and short. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
Check. Fresno.
Garoppolo again.
Crash.
It's complete for Grant. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Out is Myers for the Seahawk field goal. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the end line, so it'll come out to the 25.
Here we go, here we go.
The Charger drive about to get going. They have the lead, now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something
65,
else.
65.
On second down, it's Love. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Here we go, here
Ball
we go,
up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Strong right. Strong right.
Hey, gun. 21. Here we go.
Garoppolo now. Throw left side complete. It's Grant. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 46.
I got you. One, Omaha. Flag.
There's Garoppolo to throw. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
Lock.
Play action. Garoppolo. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Alert. 3 down, 3.
Hey, gun.
Garoppolo looks to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Grant. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. Now returning it, Antonio Callaway. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Lose the guys up front, or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it.
Five's the mic. Five's the mic.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Mike 5. Mike 5.
On play action, they'll throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on. There, he could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Okay, ready?
Mike 5.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
Mike 5.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Get in the weight room. Five's the mic. Five's the mic. Watch the slant.
Looking to throw. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first.
Come on. Set. Bronco 80.
Buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
Bronco 80.
Sponge.
Mustang 19.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
Yeah, baby.
And brought down there by a pair of Chargers on the stop.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Motion.
70 Ranger.
Here's 2nd and 8. He'll find Bryant, his tight end. It's complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a first down.
70 Timberwolf.
Watch tight end. Tight end's right.
70 Lion.
4 down.
They'll run on first down. Gibson, and he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Let's go!
That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football off a triple option, you've actually called that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, watch the
Cowboy 80.
Shift. Nice the mic.
No gain on this defense.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
Hey, we got a seal.
On first down, it's Gibson. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second and a foot or so.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on second and inches.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gibson, and he'll get it down this time to the 17.
Let's go.
A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10.
Crunch. Warrior 70. Mike 9. Mike 9. Watch the run. Watch the run. Mike 9. Mike go.
They'll set up a throw. And he's caught inside the 5. And the Broncos are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Antonio Gibson, his third touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. So he's in for his third score of the game, and defense probably saying, man, we don't want to see this guy for a long time.
It's bad enough when anyone scores a touchdown against you, but for one person to get 3, it almost sets him apart from the rest of the game, and no one likes to see any of those players on a pedestal, not from the defensive point of view.
Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 17, Garoppolo. Throw left side complete. That's Love. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Here we go. 180.
Tight is Ringo. Tight is on the Ringo. Tight is...
Throwing now is Garoppolo.
Got four now.
He's letting this one go for Fuller. And this is caught at the 20. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Will Fuller, his 6th touchdown of the season, and the Chargers have taken the lead. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Some might say that he's got to look that in and absorb the contact, but even at his size, that's a tough throw to hold on to, and he was unable to on that attempt.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Bang L. Come to my world. Hey, come to my world. 79 Broncos.
Mike 9. Mike 9. Watch go.
And they give this time to the tailback. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
They force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Watch the run.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Nine's the mic. Nine's the mic.
Hey, check.
Back to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Here's Sam Martin now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
Here we go.
The Charger drive about to get going. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but it's still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet.
Here we go.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. This is Love. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
I got you. White.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
Here we go. 180.
Check 31.
Six.
Time to ground it out now with Murray. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Here we go. 180.
Watch tight. Tight end right. 3 down. Hey, check. 3 down.
21.
Oh, On 2nd and 11 now. Garoppolo flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Tight end to the right, boys.
11.
Move.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Charger 1st down. Big hook up there. Forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
On play action, now Garoppolo. Caught on the right side by Adams. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They'll run on 1st down. It's Robinson, and he's going to get this one down to the 30. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
3 down.
11. I got you.
He's moving, boys. He's moving.
Back to throw, Garoppolo. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
Every penalty is so critical at this stage of the game as now they've got it 3rd and long.
12.
Check.
12, fellas. Here we go.
They'll try to run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here we go.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Watch 28. Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there.
Garoppolo to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Broncos will take over on downs. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. Back to throw. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
On first down, it's Gibson. And down inside the 15 he goes. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. They'll look to throw. They'll get this to Antonio Gibson complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Ready? 70 Lion. Hiking 18. Give me that.
He's back to throw.
Give me that ball.
Flush to his right.
Watch twist. Watch twist.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
Fellas. They don't want it. Keep playing hard, fellas, all day. Woo! Let's get it.
An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on third.
Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Here we go again. Watch twist. Watch the twist.
Bronco 80.
Hey, boys, 51. Let's go, defense.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Riggs. Riggs.
51. Yeah. 51's Mike. Mike's 51. Big D. Big stop.
He'll look to throw. And this ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
Obviously, the excitement level here is almost a fever pitch. Down 1. It's tempting to go for 2. I say you go ahead and kick the extra point. You got the home crowd carried into overtime.
I'm with you. I do see some fans holding up 2 fingers. Easy now.
Yeah, but they're not the ones who have to actually make that call, are they?
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we may very well be headed to overtime. Boy, hard to ask for a better game thus far. 27 apiece is our score as the kick's away. This is Jakeem Grant. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Let's go. Here we go.
The Charger drive about to get going. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely I take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes free, I can lose the game here. If I get to overtime, I can still win it.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now.
Mike 9. Hey, we gotta get tonight. Mike over there.
Now a first throw here in overtime. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Aaron Aaron Donald make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? A little more pressure.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Go!
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180!
D-line, let's get it.
11, 11.
He's coming, he's coming, he's coming.
On 1st down, here's Love. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Get it.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay,
Here we go.
I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Watch tight, tight end's right. Watch tight.
Lock!
What can Garoppolo do now with his drive? He finds Latavius Murray. And he'll go down at the 28. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
Four down.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Love. Jerry Hughes on the stop. And that carry probably not so much for yardage, just to get the spot that you want to kick the field goal.
And any yardage a game there is really kind of gravy. And this just becomes what my old coach used to say. Get into position to be in position. And that's what they want. The right spot for their kicker to line up the field goal.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey,
21. Here we go. 2.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Grant. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
Here we go. 180!
51, Mike, 51.
13.
They'll run here with Robinson. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. They'll run again here with Robinson. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
21. Here we go.
They'll try and run. This is Robinson. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. So on now comes the kicker. It's Jason Myers. Now another timeout called for by the offense. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. Well, we thought this game would be a good one. It did not disappoint into overtime, and it took the field goal to win it.
And we always pay lip service to how important it is to play defense. And usually we focus on the big offensive pyrotechnics, right? But in this case, they got the ball back on defense, gave themselves a chance, and they capitalized on it with a victory.
And I don't care what distance that field goes from in overtime. The knees are always knocking, but he pushed it through.
Not only that, think about your snapper, your holder. A lot of nerves for them, too, because they have to do their job in order to give him one last chance to put a foot to it.
So, for the Chargers, they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Buffalo to take on the Bills. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, it's a bit of a setback as they drop to 6-4 now. And they'll try to make amends next week as they host the New Orleans Saints. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.